Welcome to the Queens on Decks, where I interview female DJs from around the world. I am Michelle Miller, your host of the Royal Queens Rising podcast. We share our inspiring stories and secrets to our success. To the Queens on Deck show, where I interview female DJs from around the world. Today, I have a very special guest, DJ Chevi Red.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm so happy to finally connect with you and get you on the show. I've been following you on Instagram, and I love all your content and your energy and your vibe and everything you got going on, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And the same to you. You're doing an amazing thing for us, especially the women, because, you know, we need that little extra.
Well, it's fun, you know, and I definitely value having fun. So let's start by, tell us a little bit about how you got into DJing.
So about 2 years ago, I'll be 2 years from the time that I learned till now in September. You know, just being out with my friends, and one day I was out and my boy DJ Flacco Flash, shout out to him, he was packing up from a gig in the club, and I was just looking and I was like, I can do that. I was like, I love music, I love all kind of music. I was like, I can be a DJ. And it just went from there. It's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And so a couple weeks later, I had a table. We had a couple sessions together, and then I went and, you know, kind of just learned everything else via YouTube and practicing. And that's how I got into it.
Well, I love that. Yeah. It's, so that's cool that you remember that like moment. Cause I think I wanted to be a DJ when I was younger. And for me, I met this video DJ from MTV. Her name was China, and my aunt was her house cleaner. And so I thought that was really cool that I like got to be at this woman's house who was on TV. Right. Yeah, very cool. So you love 90s and R&B.
Hey, you guys can get your shirt at djchevired.com.
Awesome. I was gonna say, did you make that? And you released your own lipstick?
Yes, and I'm actually wearing it right now.
Oh
yes.
My gosh. I love it. I'm gonna go order some today. I love red lipstick. Yeah. So what inspired you to create your own lipstick? Like, that's amazing. I've never met anybody that's created their own lipstick.
So I am DJ Chevi Red because of my red lips. I always wear red lipstick, and that's kind of like, you know, my staple. And so I just decided, hey, I'm going to stop wearing everybody else's red lipstick, and I'm going to make my own. So that's how that came about. I rock my own brand, you know, build my own brands. And
that's so cool. So your branding is really on point. Do you have any tips for anybody that's listening about branding?
Oh, girl, I kind of just go with the flow. But I would just say be consistent. And I know a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of opinions about using social media. For me, use your social media. Use Instagram and those hashtags, because that is how I'm getting a lot of what I do. Gigs, you know, shout outs from other artists and things like that, is using my social media, using Instagram and taking advantage of those hashtags and everything like that. So definitely use your social media.
Yeah, I agree. Some people never thought, have your own custom hashtag that you use. If you look at hashtag Chevi Red, hashtag DJ RunDat, you're going to see, I know you and I have been putting in the work.
Yes, you're going to see all kind of videos and posts.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely have one that's unique to you, so that, you know, when people click it, they'll go straight to you. They'll see you, you know.
Yeah, something very unique about you that stuck in my memory was when you do the live videos when you're in your robe.
Oh, yes. Oh, girl, my mom is going to go crazy that you just said that, because she loves my rhythm and robes. And I will be bringing that back next week. It's just been so much with running the shop and everything. I've kind of put it on hold. But definitely bringing Rhythm and Robes back. That is a whole vibe.
It's smooth. That's, I think, when I first started following you, that definitely got my attention. So that was pretty clever.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Rhythm and Robes, very cool. We have another friend that does like a live with it's a man and his robe report. So
Okay. Oh, like that.
yeah, cool. So what advice do you have to somebody listening that maybe wants to start DJing?
I would say make sure first of all that you have the passion for it. Do it for the love of music. You know, there's a lot of DJs out now who just do it because they can, because it's accessible, because it's kind of easy now. I'm gonna quote that. You know, it's easier to become a DJ, I guess. But for me, I would say make sure you have the passion and the love for the music, and don't sit outside while somebody's cutting their grass during an interview, because I know that has to be loud and annoying right now.
I can't hear it, but
No? Oh,
yeah.
it's like, oh. But also, you know, practice, put in the work, and put your own unique spin on it. Like we like to say, have your own flavor. You know, don't sound like everybody else. Separate yourself from all the other DJs, because there are a lot of us in the world. So I think it's very important, one, to have passion and love music, and then two, make it your own. Be unique.
I love that. Yeah, one of my favorite hashtags that I created was hashtag DJ genre jumper.
Oh, I like that. Yes.
and you too, just like me, love playing everything. You're very eclectic
Everything.
with your style. I mean, I love all music. It gets almost overwhelming. How do you stay organized with your music? Do you have any tips on that?
If I can be 100% honest with you, I'm a person who, I don't know, it's kind of like a controlled chaos, if you could say. If you go into my Serato right now and you look through my crate, say if something happens and you had to use my laptop to DJ, you'll be like, no, Chevi, no ma'am, no ma'am. I mean, I have crates and I have, you know, some genres and everything, but like I said, it's like a controlled chaos. My things are all over. I know what I have in my, you know, my mind or my vision for my set or whatnot, and I do everything freestyle pretty much. And because there's so many different genres, I kind of just go into Serato and to my all folder, and I just freestyle and just bang it out. Yeah,
Wow.
blend, you know, and I love to blend different genres together. So if you give me a set where you say, hey, Chevi, open format, you can do whatever you want. Like, I'm taking all kind of genres and blending them together. And there's this, I mean, when you think about that, you're like, oh, how you just gonna jump from one thing to another? No, again, control chaos up here, and everything goes smoothly and blends, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, to answer that question, yeah, it's kind of not that organized.
I am just like you, girl. I am just like you. Organized chaos, you know, it's something I'm trying to get better at. It's a goal,
Yeah.
like, you know, more sub crates, you know, it's like have the 80s favorites, but then I want to get more into like the 80s, like just make you want to dance, like, you know, like getting into the vibes more. So I have like my positive uplifting, and I've gotten into the like chill deep house EDM from what is it, the Sirius XM channel. I really like that one. So I've been like branching out into like pop dance and just all kinds of different stuff during COVID, because, you know, we were kind of just home.
Yeah.
Just keep the music going. Just keep the music going, whatever I'm doing. So let's talk about what's going on now during COVID for you. Let's talk about the positives, like the silver linings.
Okay.
What is, you know?
So I think everything actually has been a positive. I mean, of course, except the obvious of not working, but I have a great support system, so I'm okay. But for me, I've just been really focusing on building my brand, kind of rebranding, because you know, for a while I was a club DJ, and I definitely want to change that. I want to be more of a corporate fashion shows, festival, those type of events. So I've definitely been working on the rebrand. I've been working on my shop, which has my lipstick, my shirts, and I don't know, should I give you an exclusive right now?
Yes, I'm really wanting to know what's your new product coming out. You leaked a little teaser.
Well, these curls will now be nourished by myself. Let's put it like that.
Oh my
And they are
gosh.
right now. They are right now. So
They're
there you go.
amazing.
We got a little exclusive right there. And
Thank you.
um, so I mean, just that rebranding, really networking. Use this time. For anybody who's watching the interview, use this time to network. Network is so important. And right now, it's like everybody has time. Everybody has time to respond to emails and things like that. So really networking, rebuilding my brand, taking care of my kids. I'm stressed out right now because got to figure out, am I sending them to school? Am I doing the virtual? But other than that, everything has been okay. Kind of needed this time to stand back and reflect.
Yeah, I feel you on all of that. And we're in the same boat with the kids. We don't know what's happening really yet.
Whew, girl.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, I had a moment this week. I really was like, patience was just gone with my 7-year-old boy. But the next day I felt better. So, but
Oh, girl, listen, I have those moments. I have 3 kids who are 6, 7, and 9. Girl, listen, when they go to bed, I go in my refrigerator. Okay, I get me a drink and I sit down with some 90s R&B and just relax. Yeah, but it is stressful, especially just being here 24/7. The kids, it's a lot. Commend you, girl. All the moms out there. Commend all of you guys.
right. I know. Because like for me, DJing was not only, is it my passion, my business, the main business that supports the family. My husband and I are both DJs. And then it was also like my mommy time, my me break, like the social
Yeah.
time, just like
Yeah.
lose your mind in the music and the crowd and like not like, yeah. So we don't really have that time now.
Listen, I go and I lock doors. Stay in here.
I love it. Stay in it. Do you lock them in or do you lock yourself in a room?
No, myself. Leave me alone. I'm locking doors. Listen, I have locked myself outside.
I go in my minivan.
Girl, listen, the hubby's home, so he's in there keeping them in the house. If not, I would be in my closet. You would literally see clothes hanging behind me, and I'd be in the closet with the door locked.
There's no room in my closet. You must have a walk-in. Oh, beautiful. Well, wonderful. How can we find you online?
Oh, you guys can follow me on Instagram at DJ Chevi Red, and that's DJ CheviRed. Also at djchevired.com. You guys can check out my website, keep up to date with things that I have going on, and shop at my shop. And yeah, that's it. Facebook, girl, that's just like my personal stuff, family, Instagram,
Cool.
the DJ stuff.
Right. Yeah, Instagram's definitely where it's at with all the DJs and artists and all the live streams. Have you been doing some live streams?
So my live streams are kind of just random. When I'm in the mood, I'll go ahead and jump on. Usually it's like an R&B set or something later in the evening when the kids are, calm and in bed. But yeah, I don't have anything like scheduled. For me, there's so many DJs doing it at one time. It can burn you out, you know what I mean? It can burn your audience out. Like, oh, I just saw the same DJ you follow play that same set or whatever, or those same songs. It kind of can just get repetitive. And so I didn't want to be that way. So mine are just kind of like random. And when you see Chevi go live, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna vibe for a little bit, And I kind of just like it that way. I don't want something scheduled, except for Rhythm and Roll once a week on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. y'all.
Okay, Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm the same. I might just get a little bug. Like we had the turntables set up in the kitchen for a little while there, and
Oh, girl.
yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh,
Always
well,
eating or drinking something when I'm spinning.
yeah, I'm gonna share something kind of funny and embarrassing. On my birthday, I threw my own virtual birthday party on Zoom. It was the Taurus Tacos and Tequila birthday party, and my husband brought me a taco, and I went to show the like the Zoom like camera, and I dropped it on the turntable.
That is almost, so wait a minute, just dropping the taco itself is just like wasting a beer. That is just heartbreaking. And then on the table, oh,
I ran on the
girl.
like kind of edge of it, like oh my gosh, yeah, it
Oh
was a
man,
wild party.
I see. I should have been there.
Yeah, next year. Hopefully we don't have to go virtual. Yeah.
Right.
So you're in New Orleans, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's it like there right now?
Oh, oh, right now, girl, nothing. Everything is just like everywhere else. Everything's closed, certain limits, and it's just, it's not how New Orleans usually is. The city is so vibrant and full of life and music and parties and everything, and it's just not like that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I can imagine that, especially your city being like just like yeah, it's you
Yeah.
yeah, like you said. I haven't gone yet, but when I come, I'm
Right.
gonna call you.
Oh yeah, girl. New Orleans is woo, the
Yeah,
bomb.
it's on the list. Awesome. Well, are any final thoughts or anything you want to share with us?
Oh no, just thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be on the platform. Again, thank you for doing everything that you are doing for women in the DJ game. Thank you to everybody who's watching, especially to all of my followers. I appreciate all the love and support always. Make sure you guys go and follow me on Instagram at DJ Chevi Red.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to put this on YouTube and I'm going to put this on the podcast. I'll let you know the date. Okay, wonderful. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Follow Chevi Red. Go get that red lipstick. I'm going to support your female DJs. She's amazing. Thank you. Bye. Go to my website to claim your free gift, a digital copy of my best-selling book, How to Start a DJ Business. www.djrundat.com. Follow me on all social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at DJ RunDat. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. To learn how you can book me or work with me, go to my website or email me at michelle@djrundat.com.